Hey everybody, well it's been a while since I've done something on the Chromag. It's been a while since I've done something on YouTube, period. I was surprised at the number of views this thing got for the initial impressions and the walk around. So I haven't done much to it, but there's a few things to report. Still looks funny and goes fast. This is a Doctahawk in a medium large. Changes since the last video. I blew up the rear wheel. It was a Chromag BA30 in a 27.5, just like the front. So I'm running this mullet style. But the rear wheel blew it up, couldn't bring the rim back. So I ended up sourcing a used Roval Traverse that got me through for the bike park season. I did have CushCore in these until recently. I pulled them out because bike park season's over, nearly. I take a couple of other bikes there now, and I've brought this back to trail riding. So really screwed around with the changed up the suspension settings, and now I've got it sort of dialed in for trail. On the front, 29 by 2.5 Assegai. This thing hooks up. In fact, I rode a couple of bikes that were not mine with DHFs, and I had to reacquaint myself with the cornering. The Assegais, I'm just used to them now. I run them on this. I run them on my SV140. And I'm about to drop it onto another build I'm doing. And on the rear, a bit of a surprise to me. I ran WTBs before. This is a WTB special edition. I'm kidding. This is a Vigilante 27.5 by 2.5 in the tough high grip casing. It's a heavy tire, but I absolutely love these cornering knobs. And actually these, a little bit different than the Maxxis, they sort of point outward as the wheel's rotating forward. They dig and they deform. That's what these sipes, I think, that's what's going on with these sipes. So it's super cool. I've been really, really impressed with this tire. My sons have them on the fronts of their Transition Sentinels, and it's been super, it's been fantastic. Other than that, no other real changes. It still climbs like a mountain goat. Not going to exaggerate. Watch the other video if you want to see some examples of that. I am looking at doing a full 29 for trail riding. Maybe using this mullet setup for park, but doing a full 29 for trail riding and doing a carbon wheel set. I know it might sound a little ridiculous, but I actually think it'll lighten up the bike quite a bit. And maybe I do something a little bit lighter in terms of tires. Again, it's trail riding in New England here, not a big, huge deal. Last thing would be a shout out. I did change I did get rid of I had stickered things up differently, but these are like a vintage matched, sort of like it's the vintage RockShox sticker, but I had Hugo at hasdesigns.pt. You can find him on Instagram. He does my sticker work. I haven't worked with him in a little bit, but this was the last project that he did, and it's, so I don't know if you can make that out. It's got some nice, looks all scratched up and messed up, just like the finish on this frame. It's still a head turner, and I love it. And there you go. Oh, maybe I didn't talk about this. I am running a medium large. I got a 32-inch inseam, and this is an enormous, this is a OneUp Components 210 dropper with their V2. It's a V2 dropper and their V2 dropper lever. It's fantastic. Love it. Still running 800 width bars on these. I cut a couple of my bikes, my Firebird and my SV140 down to 760. For now, I think I'm going to keep this at 800. I kind of like how it behaves at the bike park, but I don't know, maybe gradually, maybe take it down to 780 for next season and see how that feels. But I do love it, and it gives me a lot of leverage. And so, yeah, that's that. You got any questions? Leave them in the comments. Yeah. Chromag Doctahawk. Looks funny, goes fast.